Yo, what up, y'all? Hope y'all still good on them positive vibes out there. And today, I don't want to be talking about hard drives and them crashing, failing, and giving you issues, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's something we need to talk about so you can be aware, warned, and just on your toes when it comes to using hard drives and making sure that you always having a backup. Now, before I get into this whole story, I'm speaking from my personal experience. This is not me, doing any tests on the speed of the drive. I'm just talking to y'all about the drive either working or not working. Within the last 3 months, I had not one but two of these drives. I had a 2 terabyte SanDisk Extreme Pro acting crazy on me, and then I'm stuck with this 4 terabyte Extreme drive because I bought this one a while ago on Amazon when it was doing that crazy sale, and I figured, hey, let me grab a drive just as a backup or something I could use on set. It's quicker to back up to, a solid state drive rather than those slow RPM drives. So at the time, it was a good purchase, and it sat in my closet, I don't know, over a month or so. At the end of the day, I'm out of the window and can't return it. Now, with the 2 terabyte Extreme Pro, I purchased that 4 gig to use to back up all of my daily files to. The thing that I was having a problem with was I never could back up the files to the drive in their entirety. So if it was a folder with 100 files in it, it would let me back up like 10, and then the drive would do this whole, idling thing / going to sleep type process, and then it would kind of not eject itself, but just kind of sit there. So I would have to eject the drive. I would plug it back in. It will pop up with no issues. I can open the folder and see the drive. Well, see the files that did copy to the drive. They would play fine, but for whatever reason, it wouldn't let me do a full folder. I tried to do it again. Use the same folder, put it on the drive. It kept the 10 that was in the folder, but then it might have backed up, another 5 or 10. But we're still talking about like out of 100 plus, short clips that I'm filming on a Canon C70. I tried some RED footage and it did the same exact thing from my RED camera. And I don't really know what it's doing, but at the end of the day, I can't trust this drive because now, let's just say, the files end up becoming corrupted and I'm using this as my backup for my dailies. Like, what do you do then? You're totally stuck, right? Now, let's talk about this 4 terabyte Extreme drive. I know this isn't the Pro version. It's probably not as fast. Not as stable, whatever you want to say about it. At the end of the day, I'm not looking at stuff for benchmark numbers and stuff. Yes, I want something that's very fast, which is why I'm using a solid state drive, but I'm not this person that's trying to do this full spectrum test on it. I just want to know, does it work or does it not work? What I can say about these SanDisk Extreme Pro drives from Sean's personal experience, they don't work for me. After not one but 2 times within 3 months having these issues, I can't personally trust these drives or recommend them to anybody who talked to me about filming and using drives. I'm just nervous for y'all. I'm already nervous and trying to back up things 1,000,001 times on my side, but to know that somebody else might be having these same issues and this might be your only drive that you're backing up to. Thankfully on my side, it wasn't my only drive, but now I have a 4 terabyte drive that I wasted money on that I can't even return, and it's just more of a headache than anything, all right? So look, this video isn't to bash this SanDisk drive. I'm speaking about my experience only, but I will also tell you that for some reason, a lot of content creators, a lot of professionals in the industry are speaking out about these drives. And it's so crazy because if you go on Amazon or anywhere else, these drives have had flying colors of just people singing their praises for so long. I don't know what happened with this batch or, the most recent batch, but it seems like more people have been complaining more than anything. So look, if you're using this drive, be careful. And I also tell you this, if you're using any other drive out there, be careful with those as well. Always have you another backup drive. If you want to use a solid state drive for your first initial backup, I would say maybe go buy another cheaper RPM drive that can just have the files on there and you house them there just in case, especially if you're out in the field working on a gig. That's very important that someone has paid you a lot of money to make sure that those files are safe. All right, y'all, hope this video helps somebody out there. I'm not trying to scare you. I more so wanted to talk about this because I want y'all to be aware and not think that these drives are bulletproof and they won't give you issues and they won't fail on you, because they will. You will have problems. And if you haven't had any problems, I hate to tell you and warn you, but the day is going to come. And then you're going to be like all of the rest of us and buy 5, 6 drives at a time and make sure you have 3, 4 backups just because you're so super nervous that anything can happen with these drives. I got to get back to work on my side, but y'all keep pushing out there, keep fighting, stay on the positive vibes, and as always, good luck. Talk soon.